Hi and welcome to StewiePlaysPC. Today we'll be looking at trade missions and how it'll make you billions and trade rank 5 elite. I have covered this topic a little over 2 years ago, and I feel it is worth showing how it has held up to time and updates since then. While I'll be showing this in the Jabija system, this in fact can be set up anywhere in the bubble. All you need is two conditions: the faction state to be in expansion, and for you to be an ally of the faction that you want the missions from. The faction state is optional, as it could be in Boom, or even nothing, but this will affect the mission payout limits, and I get far more 40 to 50 million payout missions when the factions are in fact in the expansion state. The Inara website can quickly generate lists of systems with factions that are currently in the expansion state to provide you with an idea of where to set up. The local ranking of ally is critical though, and worth the effort of setting up, as this will affect the mission payouts. For a boost to the controlling faction, hand in a few millions worth of stellar cartography or local pirate bounty hunting to help boost you up to the allied state. For the other factions, you can run courier missions and take donation credit missions. When in the mission boards, you want to focus on the cargo missions section. In here, we'll get random offers to provide them with materials that the factions want, such as tritium, beryllium, indite, galite, and so on, each paying in the range of 30 to 50 million once you are fully allied. So again, it is worth investing the time to boost up your relations with the factions. Wing missions are fine for solo players as long as you pay attention to the material cost versus the payout. Some missions are scaled with 3 to 4 wing players in mind, where the payout might be 50 million credits, but the outlay could in fact be over 100 million. That said, if you are in fact in a wing, the credits you can make overall with mission sharing can be in fact eye-popping. Not all of the required materials are good. For example, the brometal is only obtained from mining, so this is a time sink you might want to avoid. To know what materials you can simply buy from a station in nearby systems, check the commodities lists on Inara. If, for example, we select brometal from the list, we will be taken to an information page about the material, and in the top left, we can see what produces it. So we can now make a note that this metal is not one of the things we'll be after. We can do this with all of the materials that the missions ask for, to ensure we're focusing on easy to buy materials only. The mission board will refresh every 5 minutes for a chance at new missions, but to start off I would only grab 1 to 2 of the best paying missions and recheck the board every time you're dropping off cargo. The missions will stack up before long, creating a very healthy looking list of 50 million payouts. For ships, I would say larger the better, as you want to carry as much cargo as possible on each trip. But remember, interdictions can and will happen, so remember to place your point defense close to the cargo hatch. I would look to develop a handful of systems like Jabijas that are close to stations that sell the materials that we require, and where you are maxed out as an ally with all of the factions in that system. So when the state changes and the missions dry up, you will have a chance at different systems going into Boom or expansion and continuing the trade missions from there. With all that said, I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.